Okay, so I will start the challenge 1 by explaining the CAN set. The CAN set is the system that sets up the Python language to start the coding. So after the CAN set is set it up, we put it into void loop. The void loop is basically to the code keeps repeating itself and the lights continue to go on. So as we can see here, there is the CAN set with the set RGB. The set RGB stands for red, green, and blue, and it's basically it comes as an argument to the system. So here in the parentheses, we can see the colors. So for example, this one starts with the color red and then it goes off after 1 second. So we put delay 1,000, and then you go off, and then you continue to purple off, green off. So you do this by basically just changing the colors and placing another CAN set RGB with off, because then it will stay 1 second on and 1 second off. So it has a pause during the colors. Okay, so now we're going to explain the other challenge. So first, you need to do the setup and declare the CubeSet by saying initializing the CubeSet. And then you're going to put on void loop. So this will make sure that this stays programmed till the CubeSet is connected to the computer or is turned off. So first, on these first ones, you can see that it's all high because this means that all of the 4 LEDs is going to turn on. So it starts with activate LED 1 and this goes to LED 4. And then it says delay a second because this 1,000 means a second. And this means that it's going to wait a second till it activates the other one. And then after all of the 4 LEDs are on, it's going to start to activate them, but activate them in low. So it's going to turn off all of them. So first it activates the LED 1, then the LED 2, then the LED 3, then the LED 4, and finally they are all turned off again.
Now I'm going to explain the code number 3. So first, the code initializes the CubeSet, and then it enters in the loop function, meaning that the buzzer will be activated in a sequence of beeps, meaning that it will keep repeating until the CubeSet is off or turned away from the computer. So there are 3 different calls to the do beeps method, which makes the buzzer beep a certain number of times for a certain duration with a pause in between each beep. So the first and third calls make the buzzer beep 5 times for 3 seconds each time, with a 1 second pause in between each beep. And the second call makes the beeper beeps 5 times, as we can see here, for 5 seconds each time, with a 1 second pause in between each beep. So this sequence of beeps will repeat indefinitely until the program is stopped. And overall, this code can be used for creating audio signals and alerts, like for example SOS, using the buzzer and the CubeSet in this case. For this code, we used an if or else statement, and we chose to use the luminosity center. So, first we initialize the CubeSat by using void setup, and then the CubeSat enters in a void loop, meaning that the sequence will repeat until the CubeSat is turned off. So we said that if the CubeSat get a luminosity smaller or equal to 10, then the LED would turn blue and wait for 1 second. Else, so if the CubeSat is not getting a luminosity smaller or equal to 10, the LED will be purple. So to put a purple, we combine the red and the blue color, because RGB stands for red, green, or blue. So we could only use those colors.